And this is the video review of Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Fugitive Waspinator. And here he is. And before we get to the figure, let's get to the packaging, which finally I actually do get packaging to show. And I have the packaging way too close up. So let's get a closer view. Here is the packaging. There's Waspinator right there in his vehicle mode. This is obviously from the new line, Transformers Age of the Primes. Here's your waspinator. He's right there on the side. As you can see, real nice image right here of some of the primes here. I only know one of them, that being Solus to All-R1. As we flip here in the back, some product images of the figure in robot mode and vehicle mode. He transforms in 22 steps, and he is a authentic transformer. Obviously there's some stuff here if you want to read it or not, but there's the top, there's the bottom right there. You know, Takara Tomy, can't read. He was waspinator right there, and that is the box. So moving right along, here's Waspinator, or Wasp, in his vehicle mode. Now this is just a repaint of the Legacy animated Bumblebee, which I know that mold has a lot of hate for some reason, which I don't understand why, but I actually like this version a lot more because I was actually pretty excited for this character to come out, and we were getting a new toy of him. So I was actually pretty excited to get a new Wasp after all these years. And this Wasp is based on his animated version as he appeared in the animated. So let's get a closer look. As you can see, real nice detail there on the front. So nice black paint right there on the front, on the bottom right there. With some yellow painted on the headlights. Real nice black racing stripe there on the side. Right, and the Decepticon logo right there painted, even though you can't see that because it's one of those Decepticon logos that look like it's faded, but it's right there. All painted in green, like this dark green, I should say. Not much. The siren is painted instead of being clear this time. Nice silver here painted on the rims. Overall, pretty nice little sports car right here. There's the top, there's the bottom right there, not much. He does roll, and he rolls pretty good. Yeah, there's the vehicle mode. For accessories, he comes with the same accessories that that Legacy B comes with. For example, he comes with the missiles that he came with, or I should say the boosters. This time, however, they are purple clear plastic instead of just clear plastic. So they are purple clear plastic, and the fins on the booster missiles are painted silver, as you can see. And there you have that. And he also comes with his Stinger blasters. Now these are now purple clear plastic instead of blue clear plastic, but they are still painted silver. These are pretty nice. You can see, not much. I mean, here's the back. I mean, there's not much here. That's that. And you can combine these to form like what I'm guessing is a gun. I'm not sure. You can combine them, and you can put these on his vehicle mode. If I could try to pick that in, there we go. It's kind of difficult for me, but you just pick them here on the side because there's a port right here, port right there. Obviously, it just goes right there. It's actually a pretty loose fit, and I actually put these on the wrong side. Yeah. Well, not this one, but the other one. And that flew out of my finger. Whoops. Alright, be careful of me. So, there you have it. He never obviously used these in the show, obviously. They just gave them for accessories. So, that's that. So, there we have vehicle mode. So, I guess we'll get him to transformation. So, his transformation, although he is a deluxe figure, may look simple, he is actually pretty complex for being, well, tiny. So, let's get to his transformation. So first, unpeg these from the sides, fold this up, and fold that into his back right there. And next, we fold these out on the sides here. And these will become his arms. Fold them down, and then fold that down, and then untab that. Keep in mind that these two tabs here are clear plastic because the whole chest is actually made out of clear plastic, and over time I have a fear that these could break because they do tab it in these two little holes. So just be aware of that. Anyway, just get these out of the way. Okay. Fold these out, fold these out. Oh, what to do now? Oh, fold this down. Oh, fold this crotch down. Then, what to do next? Rotate his whole body around. Then untab his feet. They tab in pretty good because my figure is actually pretty tight. From what I've been hearing, everyone's figures have been pretty tight on this guy. Well, everyone's version on this guy has been pretty tight. Mine is actually. Pull this out, fold this knee pad out, pull on his foot, rotate this all the way around, and tab that in. And underneath, he does have a little heel square. So it's actually kind of hard, but there we go. There we got a leg all done. Do the same here, so untab that. Fold out his knee pad. Fold out his foot. Rotate this all the way around and take that in. And finally, take out his knee pad. Or his knee pad, heel spur. I always keep calling them knee pads. Sorry. Alright, last thing to do is fold out his chest. Then, now with the arms, which try to remember on how to do this because it's been a while. I've only transformed them once, to be exact, so bear with me. So I'm gonna have to do this off camera, so give me a moment. Okay, I found out. Sorry about that. That's because I had a hard time trying to remember on how this, like I said, I've only transformed them once, so sorry for the folks out there. So rotate. Right here on the back, you gotta rotate this up. That becomes his shoulder. Rotate these up. And finally, fold these out, rotate his hands out. Fold that out. Rotate his hand out. Fold that up. And there you have waspinator, but simply just wasp in his robot mode. And he actually looks really good. I actually really do like this version a lot more than that Bumblebee figure. I mean, nothing wrong with that mold, but I actually do like this version a lot better. Now, taking a closer look at his head sculpt, as you can see, it really looks like that animated version of Wasp from the show. So nice paint there on the head crest with some lime green, dark green around the helmet, some lime green right there on the face with some purple eyes actually right there. Overall, it's just the same paint scheme that he was in vehicle mode, just dark green with some lime green around his shoulders, hands, legs. That's about it. There's actually some hair going on this thing. Well, overall, he's actually a really neat little figure. Now, for articulation wise, his head can go left and right. He can look all the way up, looking like that. Now, he can't look down. He does have this joint, but I guess that can count as articulation. He has two shoulder joints. He has one right there. He has that shoulder joint to go up. He has a bend right there. He has two shoulder joints. He also has a bicep swivel. Well, and he does have he has a bend at the elbow. And he also has a really tight wrist swivel. Because like I said, my copy of the figure is pretty tight. There's a waist swivel. Can't kick forward and back. Bend at the knee. Does have a bicep swivel. And he does have a pivot, though it's kind of hindered here, so what you gotta do is do that in order to not break your toy, in order for him to do some ankle pivot. And I'm just gonna open the, you know what? How about we just open this thing up in order to, oops, don't let this fall. Let me just rotate this upwards. Yeah, I won't go back in. And now this popped off. That's kind of nice for something like that to happen. Let's bring that back up. Yeah, because it's kind of... because it's kind of hard to fold this. This would be better. There we go. Overall, he's actually a pretty good figure, even though that he has some QC. I do have some gripes of the figure. For example, not popping off. And that's pretty much it. I mean, nothing else, to be totally honest. Yeah, we can give him the weapons. I mean, separate these. Can't give him the rockets, which do peg on to his hands pretty tightly, actually. So they can go on his hands. So you could give him some rockets, or like I showed earlier, can give him these. She can't have the Stinger rocket blasters, which he can also have in his hand. But what he can do is he can also have his Stinger blasters, which, or do that, we gotta fold that out, rotate this around. Rotate it the wrong way. Rotate his arm around. Take this, bake this in. And now he has a Stinger blaster. Now, one thing I don't like is that this thing is in an angle, however. But it's meant for this, which we'll need the other one. So let's fold that in. Take this. Take the other one. Peg that in. And hopefully I line this up correctly. And now we're able to do whatever this is. I mean, what? I mean, I know Bumblebee did that in the show, but for Wasp here, I don't think it works. But yeah, he can combine the two. Yeah, that's cool. And separating these two is pretty tough and a pain in the butt, so I'll do this later. But overall, I actually do enjoy Wasp. He's actually one of my favorite characters in animated, and I actually do enjoy this figure, so yeah, he's actually one of my favorites. Now, he was the only Age of the Primes figure that I was only able to find at my retailer. I only found 2 of these guys at my local Walmart. I wasn't able to find any of the others. I know people were able to find some of the other figures at retailers. There's like Prima, Solus, and Megatronus, including some of the aerial bots. Well, I, however, could not find them. Hopefully they'll show up in some of the other stores, and hopefully I'm able to pick them up so I can review. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this review, and I'll try to make more reviews soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.